It is raining in Austin, y'all. Just wanted to holler out. We're at the Austin Federal District Court here, and we're just getting out of this event. I wouldn't call it an event. It's an eventful court case. It's getting heated. They had Officer Gutierrez up there on the stand today. Woo, it's getting wet. Officer Gutierrez said that a lot of stuff, he didn't, yeah, they started off with the Brady bill, saying that if anyone is put on the Brady list, actually it's a Brady list, if any officers put on the Brady list, they can't testify and it ruins their career. And Officer Gutierrez tried to say he didn't know what he was talking about and all that nonsense. Woo. And then Officer Gutierrez, he's been nervous this whole time, drinking his water bottle and looking nervous, looking like a psycho cop. And I don't know if I can find a good spot over here. Get next to this tree, maybe. There we go. Yeah. And he was impeached. He was impugned, whatever you call it. He was with the with the lawyer, asking him a bunch of questions that he was trying to show that he's not a liar, but he was a liar. He admitted he lied to 911 or gave incomplete information. A lie is not just a lie. A lie is also not telling the whole truth, remember? They swear in to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And these officers are trained. Hey, what's up? These officers are trained to lie, so that's exactly what he did. And he denied that he was trained to lie by both Corpus Christi police and Austin police departments in their academy and their training. He didn't tell the 911 officer who did the shooting. He didn't tell the 911 officer, 911 dispatcher, that he had shot somebody and he shot him in the head. He just said shots fired, and he's trying to say that shot fired to him, that he didn't get the training. Shot fired to him could be either incoming or outgoing shots from the officer. So basically, he turned it into a hot shot. He knew he turned it into a hot shot. He admitted it, and then he turned around and didn't tell the officers that he had already shot a man in the head, and that there was a baby, and that there was a woman that he had already shot. He didn't even take a look. He didn't even see. He didn't keep his eyes on his target, and he shot the woman. And he only shot Alexander Gonzalez once in the head, and all the other shots out of his 7 shots went other places. They shot Jessica, his girlfriend. They shot, I don't know, the public. I don't know where all the shots. I haven't been clear on where all the shots went. But this cop is a danger to the public. Big-headed, steroid-pumping jackass that when he goes to the gym, he takes his personal handgun and gets in road rage incidents on probably steroids or whatever he's jacked up on to do his workouts, and he goes and shoots the public. And like that guy, the Jose Garza, the DA, didn't press any charges. It's clearly murder. And then Lizzardo shows up. Officer Lizzardo shows up and shoots 10 rounds into Alex Gonzalez in the back, in the arm, in the back of the head, and the DA refuses to press charges. The police department refused to fire the officers, even after Office of Police Oversight and Citizens Review Panel said, fire these officers, change your policy, y'all can't be shooting people. They have no regard for the public. They only have regard for officer safety, and they can shoot anytime they want under law and under whatever, as long as they say they feared for their life. And that's where we're at right now, is cops lying about how they feared for their life and all that, and trying to put their ass on Brady bill. And I hope Elizabeth gets paid. I hope the family gets paid, because, like, you don't even want to know the shooting, like the shot in the head, the first one that Gutierrez did. Oh yeah, Lizzardo was, I already said before, Lizzardo was dismissed by the Judge Pittman because he had reason to believe that there was a gun involved. And it turns out that Gutierrez probably lied about the gun, definitely lied about some instances, because they can't be verified on security videos. So he's lying about some stuff. and I think he's lying about a lot. But if those lies turn into the truth in court because of the tricks of the lawyer, then the case is going to get lost. So it's really a game. It's not a game of truth. It's a game of the law. The law's foobarred. That's the best I can do. The law is just when you can omit the truth to tailor your story and make it the truth. I mean, that's how history was created in this country. They've denied the truth of how they colonized indigenous people. They make up stories like Thanksgiving and shit that never happened. Yeah. So here we are at Republic Square Park. It's still raining. We're right next to where you sue. I encourage everybody to sue. If anything happens to you from the police, well, that's what I'm encouraging people to do for a long time. And film the police and document, because you can't count on the police not to lie, edit, lose, destroy, whatever, their own video. They even try to charge me for public information of videos that when they film me, they charge me for that body cam. There's Officer Gonzalez, a different Gonzalez, that was walking around in here one day talking to Downtown Austin Alliance about how my tent in the middle of the place was a violation of their rules, and talking about who I was and what I do for like, I don't know, 15 minutes, and the city wouldn't give me the video. They wouldn't give me the video. Now all they were doing was talking about me, and you can't get the video. So, you know, the government's corrupt. The police are twice as corrupt. You know, the government's run by pedophiles. You know, a lot of these judges are pedophiles. You know, a lot of these lawyers are on the shit. So, you know, we got an uphill battle. We got an uphill battle for justice and for freedom. Freedom's more important than justice. Justice is just a stepping stone on the way. But we got to have justice to have freedom, or else we're just slaves. Y'all think about that. I'll be back. Yeah, we're here at the U.S. courthouse still. Doing like a sideways filming here. Oh, it's a little bit zoomed, isn't it? As far as it goes, I think, out. As far as the United States courthouse. Taking a little B-roll. We had a little weather out here, as you might have seen. The sycamore is happy. Sycamore got some rain. Got some big sycamores out here. Actually, they're not all that big, but they're growing. Give them a chance. There's the front door to the federal courthouse. Got all these broken windows. Not sure what happened. Probably make somebody mad if I was going to guess. They turned this whole area into a DMZ. And it says no loitering. So if you're rich and white, you can be here. But if you're poor and of color, you can't be here. No loitering. 41 CFR Part 102-74 Part C, rules and regulations governing conduct on federal property, U.S. Code Title 18 and Texas Penal Code are in effect. So does that affect lawyers? Does that affect other plaintiffs and defendants in these cases? Or is it just an anti-homeless rule? Yeah, it's interesting how many ways you can find to oppress poor people. Looks like they're building a new fence here, a rail or something here. I don't know if you can see those little posts. And they've got the anti-skateboarding blocks, stops. That's what I was told they're called. The anti-skateboarding stops installed. I don't know why it zoomed in so much. But I'm about to cover some information that I wrote down in the court case. You may not hear anywhere else. I don't think Austin Sanders is going to give it to you. The world-renowned, whatever, all these fake journalists out here are going to give you any of that. You're only going to get it here. But I'm going to do a little B-roll first on this side of the building, because I think I can get the staircase. Somehow I think I can get some things in here. But I'll be back. Hold on. Stay tuned. United States Courthouse, y'all. They said say U.S. Alrighty. Back on YouTube here. Did a little B-roll submissions to media outlets so that we can get some, get some exposure for this in the news. I'm going to go ahead and cover this. See if I can find my notes, though. I'm missing my notes. Right. Where did I put my notes? We're going to go through my notes. Here's my little notebook. It's a composite book. It's a good way. You can get them for $1 at the dollar store. It's a good way to take notes. Keep track of your notes. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down for a second. I hope you guys can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. Not that I can do anything about it. That's just the way it is. Okay, I'm gonna put it on a stand. All right. We seem to be online again. Like this. Like that. Can y'all hear me if I do that? Okay. So, go back in my notes here. We're going to cover some stuff here. You might see a lot of notes here. That's what it looks like. I scribble. I take notes. I suggested everybody go into court and take notes. Oh my God. I'm having more problems with this camera than it's reliable. Let's put it in my shirt pocket. You there? Okay, good. So, where were we? All right. Christopher Taylor murder trial. Got a bunch of notes on that. Man, a bunch of notes. Just Gutierrez. All right. All right, so day 2. The plaintiff's witness was called Angelo Stavaco, and I think I already covered that at 9:41 a.m. Let's see. No, I'm just covering this. That Gutierrez fired 7 shots. The distance between the cars is approximately between the cars was different than he said. Approximately 2.7 seconds before Gutierrez, Officer Gabriel Gutierrez shot Alexander Gonzalez, and then Lizzardo fired 10 shots. So that's 17 shots fired on a routine, by an off-duty cop and another cop that came to support him. People are getting food. Anyways, 0.85 seconds from the time Alex Gonzalez reached towards the car to get his baby before Lizzardo fired. He opened the rear side passenger door to get his infant. This expert was from Texas A&M. He had a degree in architects or bachelor's in environmental design, master's at Texas A&M. He did contract forensic animator, I don't know, from 2003 to 2010. Forensic Viz LLC from 2020 to the present. That's his business. Forensic Viz, V-I-Z, LLC, limited liability corporation. He's done 500 lawsuits as far as been involved with them. His top 5, he mentioned, including the January 6th riot courts, the JFK assassination recreation, and about 50 officer-involved shooting cases. Tools he uses is audio, videos, synchronization, spectrogrammetric audio analysis, and photogrammetry. The materials, those are the tools. The materials are audio, video, and photo files from APD, site visit and photos, high-def 3D digital scanning, laser scanning, and site visit 3 years later, he never saw the vehicles or any of the physical evidence in reality. This is a picture of the car, and there were several bullet shots. If there's a door here, there are several bullet shots in this area from here to here. He wasn't taking very good aim. He admitted that on the stand later today. We're still dealing with the somebody yelling at somebody. I don't know what's going on. Distractions. So, shit. What the heck is going on with this? Ugh.